Drexel University, the Drexel Difference. Drexel is a world-class comprehensive research institution committed to use inspired research with real-world application. Drexel's interdisciplinary approach to applied education is part of what makes them stand out in Philadelphia and around the world. Drexel's hometown of Philadelphia is one of the nation's first and largest cities and the birthplace of the American experience. The city offers opportunities to learn, play, work, and engage in the arts, history, and culture. Philadelphia encompasses Fairmount Park, one of the largest urban park systems in the country. It's home to hundreds of neighborhoods, each with its own distinct personalities and attractions. Drexel recognizes that in order to maintain its status as a first-tier comprehensive university, it must position itself globally. Drexel brings an international dimension to university life through their academic programs, study and co-op abroad, major research projects, conferences, and cultural events. Since its founding, Drexel has enrolled students who pursue innovation, applying it to their studies, career, and life as a whole. Drexel offers a wide range of studies from business and finance to communication and computer engineering, but the most popular studies here at Drexel would be in the College of Arts and Sciences. Drexel's College of Arts and Sciences employs a fast-paced education. With 10-week courses and an emphasis on experimental learning, the college will help you gain career-guiding experience starting as early as your freshman year. But who would know more about the College of Arts and Sciences than the professors themselves?
My name is Katie Gonder. I'm an associate professor of biology at Drexel University.
My name is Jason Cross. I'm an assistant professor of teaching in the Department of Chemistry at Drexel University.
My name is Dr. Frank Ferrone. I am a professor in the Department of Physics, and I've been there since 1980. I work at the NIH. I was looking for a position, and Drexel had one. And so I applied, I interviewed, and here I am.
I actually knew one of the professors here through a friend of a friend, and he got in contact with my friend and encouraged me to apply for the position. So it's basically through word of mouth.
A lot of the research I do is threefold. I'm really interested in evolution on the whole, and in this particular region. And why it's important. I work in the Congo Basin, and that extends across to include the Gulf of Guinea rainforest ecosystem as well. Collectively, those two rainforest ecosystems house 20% of all of the known life on Earth, plants and animals anyway. And it's an area that's really, really diverse. The reasons why it's really diverse are poorly understood. So a lot of what I do, I use a lot of different tools ranging from using genetic information to mapping information.
My teaching style is a blend of things that I have learned over the years. I find that it's very important, first of all, for students to come to a class prepared. First thing that I would really say about my style is that it works best when the students already know something about the topic before I begin to teach them.
It's allowed me to appreciate the student body a little bit more. There is quite a lot of diversity at Drexel, which I've not always experienced. I kind of experienced it at Temple. That was a very diverse population, but my class sizes at Temple were very, very large in comparison. I do get to know the students a little bit better at Drexel because the class sizes are not as big. So it's just a nice kind of environment at Drexel.
We did a lot of exciting things in my time here at Drexel. We completed a number of pieces of theories that I had put in motion earlier in my career, and so it's been a very significant professional thing for me. I also discovered that I love teaching very much. I can remember the first day I walked out of class back to my office and I thought, I can't believe they actually pay me to do this.
This is a very unusual place. There's not too many schools that care about the wildlife of Central Africa and making fundamental educational changes in higher education in Central Africa. The challenges are really big. Drexel has consistently showed that level of commitment by supporting the Bioko Biodiversity Protection Program, and I'm really proud to be here, and I'm glad to be part of a school that's interested in doing something bigger than what traditional universities do.
Hi, my name is Sumita Gangwani. I'm an undergrad here at Drexel. I'm an uprising sophomore. I'm currently an environmental studies and sustainability major with a minor in economics. I like the most about Drexel is definitely the people. I think when you come to Drexel, you realize that you fit into a small niche that is a lot of people that are very much like yourself. So coming from like right outside of Philadelphia, a lot of people actually come into the city for schools, but I noticed that when I came to Drexel, I found like a really strong group of people that were all like very driven, very motivated, but still had all of their quirks, and I think that's something really unique to Drexel on top of all the programs we have here. Not many people can say that they can graduate with like a year or a year and a half of work experience in their field or in their intended field. So I think co-op is a really great way that kind of like drives the student body. Like you're constantly like working towards this end goal. You see this perception of becoming pre-professional and things like that. Opportunities to definitely get engaged through community service. I know we all take that Civic 101 class our freshman year, and that's a way to get civically engaged with just like the city of Philadelphia. Through student orgs, I'm personally on the campus activity board, I'm in Greek life, and so I think there's plenty of ways to get involved, whether it's research, academics, event planning, anything like that. Like I said before, I think the students that really come to Drexel know what they want, they're motivated, they're successful, they're driven, and they all have this unique mindset that it's like, I can handle the 10-week quarter system, I can kind of do what I want, I can make my own plan of study, and I'm interested in a lot of things. So I think any student is really happy at Drexel because you're really making your own path. You're doing this unique designed approach through everything you do, whether it's picking classes, picking a co-op, picking friends, picking organizations. So I think there's a lot of flexibility at Drexel, and I think everybody kind of finds their own path here.
My name is Gary Johnson. I am the Director of Recruitment for the College of Arts and Sciences. I think it's a very extensive program. Each student who comes in as a freshman is assigned an advisor, so it's somebody to work with through the first year, and then they are assigned advisors within each of the departments once they settle down and they pick an actual major that they're going to work on. Because we have the co-op system here, which really attracts a lot of students, and also offers them a good opportunity to meet different employers. They're doing very well with that. So a student is either going to find full-time employment or they are going to go on to graduate school as a full-time basis. And I think finding something within their area is pretty important, and it's close to 92%. Oh, geez, there is over 250 clubs. From what I understand, it might be closer to 300 now. So I think within that group, there's probably just about everything that they can offer. There's opportunities to do the athletic programs. Then there's also a lot of opportunities for students to do things locally in the area, get involved in the community itself, whether in church groups or social work groups, things like that. Our expectation is that a student is going to come not only to do the academic work, but also to participate in social activities and have some fun while they're here. I think that makes for a better student. The three things I think that are significant to us is, number one, we are in Philadelphia, which is a really nice city to be in. It does offer a lot of good opportunities. The other area is to do research, and to be able to do research on an undergraduate level. Most places that people go to, they can do research, but they probably can't do it until they get to grad school. So every undergraduate here has an opportunity to do research. And then the third area would be the co-op opportunities, where they do get the chance to get out and try some jobs. That's a very unique program. Yeah, I would say the best advice I can give is to do your homework and come and visit. If you want to find out anything about the university, the best way to do it is to come on the campus take the tours, take an opportunity to meet with some professors, get all the questions answered there. And I think a lot can be said for a student who walks on a campus and says, yeah, I really like it here. Some people will come and they'll say, I don't like the city. Well, it's a good time to find out before you apply whether you're gonna like it here or not. But I would say if you start your homework early and start looking early, I think that's probably the best thing a student can do. This is a big investment in your future, so you really need to make that investment now.
Well, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.